So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Happy Monday. Did you have a great weekend? I hope you did. I hope you had a chance to rest and relax a little bit. We went to the Mutt Strut. The only time of the year, one time a year where you can take your dogs on Daytona Beach. One time. You can't do it anywhere throughout the year, but one day, like 600 dogs. It was awesome. Fun stuff. All right. As we get the week going today, I want to work on decision-making skills for you. I'm going to take you old school. I'm going to take you a little technical. I'm going to take you back to a time when mom and dad told you how to decide what you were going to do and make a decision. And give you a different way of thinking about it. It's going to immediately bring more clarity to what you're doing. And you don't even have to do it all. In most cases, you'll figure it out fast. It's a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Where are we now? We're at 4,301 episodes of this show. 4,301. I've done more. I've done probably at this point about 12,000 podcasts. But of the Daily Boost podcast, we've done just 4,300 now and one. By the way, hang on for the ride because there's only going to be 5,000. That's it. That means I have just under 700 to go after this, which, wow, that might be just, 3.5 years, something like that? That's it. Going to go to 5,000 and we'll be done with the show. So hang on for and that'll be the 20th season of doing this. Been doing this a long time. My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder, Chief Motivating Officer here at motivationtomove.com. I am the guy that pretty much is going to be on you saying, how you doing? You get what you want? Making the changes you need? Are you willing to learn a little bit? Are you coachable? Come on. What'd you do that for? Do it this way. I'm that guy. But I do it in a positive, cool, fun way. You know why? Because I find if I don't, then people get mad at me. Don't tell me what to do. You know it's true. So do I. So there are a couple of questions I asked during the course of the week. On Fridays, always, how do you want to feel? Sometimes on a Wednesday, you'll hear me ask that super powerful question, what can I do when you're lost and don't know what to do? You just, okay, what can I do? And just do whatever comes to mind. And on Mondays, have you done your homework? Because I've noticed something in time. I've noticed that if you don't take at least a couple of minutes to say, how's my life going? And answer the question, then you tend not to get what you want. You tend just to go with the herd. But when you ask that question, how's my life going? And it comes back, well, it's going really good here, except that could use some work. Great. Now we have a list of things we can do. Or if you say, well, it really sucks right now. I want it to be better. And a lot of people think of that right now. I get it. So if it does, then just accept it. Just accept it. Say, oh, it's bad. Okay, I'm going to fix it. How do I fix it? What do you do? What's the question? What can I do? That's all you have to do. It's awesome stuff. So do your homework, okay? All right, so a couple of questions for you you know what that sound is there? Can you hear that sound in the background? There is a cat outside my door right now who is now attempting to open the door and come in the studio because he hears my voice in here. So I apologize for that. But I don't stop. I don't go backwards. I don't edit. We do the show here. So 4 questions that will help you make a better decision. God love podcasting. It's home studios, right? Do you ever have difficulty making a decision? Sometimes. Yeah, listen, that's hard to do. It really, truly is. And that's why making a good decision fast, it's a real skill set, and you probably have a lot of respect for people that can make a decision fast. I can do it very quickly. I can do it even faster with you because I'm not attached to you, so I can very quickly get through things. But decision making is an extremely powerful skill, and the more complicated it gets, the more difficult it is. So in the next 60 seconds, I'm going to give you a tool that is going to make it fairly easy for you to make decisions. It's the best one I've ever found. So forget the old pro and con list, by the way. Every time I talk about this, and I talk about this a lot because it really, really does help people, I think about my mom, and I think I don't even know where I was. I was someplace between first grade and 12th grade. I don't know. It's been a long time. And I had to make some decisions about something, and she was a legal secretary, and she brought out, of course, a legal pad. Not a steno pad, not a shorthand pad. No, she gave me a legal pad. She said, draw a line down the middle and put pros on the left and cons on the right. Okay, I can do that. And she said, list all the things that are good reasons for you to make this decision, and then list the bad things too. And you know what? It never worked for me. It just made it more confusing. What I ended up with a whole list of stuff I had no idea what to do with. Have you ever done that? Pro and con list, very popular. So the new approach I stumbled across probably 20 years ago now, and I started doing this, something that is referred to as quantum linguistics. And this is just it's hardly anything at all, in terms of what that science is. No, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know how to use these 4 questions. And that's all I need, because I don't worry about the other stuff. So next time you find yourself questioning something, trying to make a decision, here are those 4 simple questions. You can write these down, and it's going to scramble your brain. But clarity is on the other side of this if you're willing to do this. You ready? So you have something happening. You're going to make a decision. You got to do something. And this is something where you're going to participate in. You're going to positively go after it or not. So the very first question you're going to ask is, what would happen if I did? Carry on and go through with this. If I made the decision, yes. What would happen if I did? It's kind of the pro, isn't it? It's kind of what that is. And then we're going to back that up, and we're going to shoot over to the con side, if you will. And we're going to ask, what would happen if I didn't do it? Which may be the pro side. Who knows? So it's 2 questions. What would happen if I did? And what would happen if I didn't? Now, a lot of times people say, well, if I did, I'll make money. And if I don't, I won't. Or if I did, I'll lose money. And if I don't, I do. I make money. They'll do that. But that's not really the way we want to go. We don't want to go have the 180 degree opposite of what you're doing. So we want to start with saying, whatever I'm going to do, what would happen if I did? And what would happen if I didn't? And I always look for an extreme difference in the answer. And if you don't find it right away, just poke at it a little bit more and you'll get it. You'll see. Don't make it just the opposite of whatever you said. Don't do that. It doesn't work. But I said there were 4 questions, and this is where it gets complicated. And if you'll take your through this, you're going to find your brain scrambling. You're going to find yourself thinking in an entirely different way. You're not going to know what to do with it. You're not going to know what answer to give. It's going to be weird, but I'm going to say push through this, and suddenly your clarity will arrive, and it usually will arrive before you get to the end of the 4 questions. So number 1, what would happen if I did? Number 2, what would happen if I didn't? Number 3, what wouldn't happen if I did? Ooh, we just introduced a new storyline, a new plot line, didn't we? What would happen if I did? What wouldn't happen if I didn't? Or what would happen if I didn't, I would say. What wouldn't happen if I did? And if you're playing along at home, there's only one more. And you might be able to guess what it is. So let's see if you can figure this out. What would happen if I did? What would happen if I didn't? What wouldn't happen if I did? What wouldn't happen if I didn't? Any decision you have coming today, anything that's on your mind, anything you're trying to figure out, if you'll sit down and just put that question out and say, okay, let's go through the process here. What would happen if I did say yes because he asked me? What would happen if I didn't say yes because he asked me? What wouldn't happen if I did say? What wouldn't happen if I didn't? Get ready for your brain to scramble. Get ready for you to have to figure stuff out. It's going to be pretty crazy for you, but I promise you at the end of this, probably before you get there, you'll have an idea what you're doing. And it's going to be awesome for you. Universal clarity, it's just around the corner, and I will tell you, it's the Stoic rule number 1. All these fancy-dancy things people think they know about motivation and everything, just got to go back to the Stoics. People were smart 2,300 years ago. Clarity number 1, when you get clear in what you want to do, you're going to get what you want. And I will say it's the number 1 problem I talk to when I chat with all my coaching clients. When I usually get them on the phone the very first time, they say, I just need help figuring stuff out. I just don't know exactly what that is. It is clarity, and these 4 questions will help you get there. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Got a great week of shows coming up for you. I'm going to tease you and just say they're going to be great. Come on back. In the meantime, if you want to say hi to me and get to know me a little bit, see the picture of my thin picture, my Easter Sunday pictures, things like that, just go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. Come into our group, be cool, be nice, and get to know us. I'll see you there.